This is an official presentation of Sport Fishing Championship.
Welcome back once again, doing it for the third year in a row. It's SFC's The Catch Pro-Am presented by Moët Hennessy. This time, this installment, we're in Key West, Florida for The Catch. The best from the NBA, a ton of NFL players, some entertainment crew as well, and we're all in search of the big trophy, the big prize. Who's going to take home the Catch title? And actually some side trophies as well. Who's going to have that biggest wahoo? The biggest tuna, a lot of big fish, the biggest mahi-mahi. Welcome everyone to The Catch. I'm Robbie Floyd, joined by World Sailfish Champion Peter Miller. Our third installment of this, and it's really good, Peter, when we get to see guys that love to catch fish, but they don't get to do it on the regular like our SFC pros.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, anytime you get someone from the NFL, they come out there and they're so excited to be there, and any fish they catch, they're through the roof. You know, they grew up fishing, they haven't done it in a while because they've been so busy like honing their football skills in the NFL, and here they are catching sailfish, cobia, tuna, mahi, you name it, they've been catching it.
And they're used to, you know, butting heads on the gridiron. We might have a guy that's usually chasing a fellow competitor. Here they're chasing their fish numbers, but they're trying to get the pigskin for the most part.
Yeah, you know, it's a big deal to have one of the guys that's the chaser and the chasee, if you will, for lack of a better term, in the same cockpit. So it's fun to watch those guys. The camaraderie that you see, they have a really good time, and it just lightens the whole feeling for that industry. For the NFL, you know, it's a tough crowd. They get on the boat, they're like little kids. They're having a great time.
The cool thing about this is, just like the NBA and the NFL, there's always that draft the night before the competition. You got to find out who you're going to be paired with. Who's going to get drafted number one? You know, each one of these boats, these 13 angling clubs, have to pick one angler that's going to represent them and take home that Pro-Am title. You want to be that guy, but again, who's going to finish where in that draft?
Welcome to Key West. The Catch Pro-Am Draft, our first draft we've ever done.
The New Jersey Seabirds pick Mr. Philly Special, Trey Burton.
Is this playing? No, Jersey on.
All right, let's give it up for New Jersey Seabirds. Good luck tomorrow, guys.
Gulf Coast Cowboys. We're picking a multi-platinum recording artist, one of my best friends, a country music superstar. Guys, no introduction needed. My guy, Tyler Hubbard. Hey! It's a big pick. It's a big pick, baby. That's how we do it around here. Let's go!
Three-time Pro Bowl and All-Pro, Leonard Williams. Let's run it back.
All right, let's give it up for the South Florida Sails.
We're on the cutting edge of showing Moët Hennessy Private that deep sea fishing is a lifestyle. So to tomorrow, to me being there when you reel in the big catch, I've got something special for you guys. Cheers. Cheers to each of you. Cheers, and the very best of luck. Cheers.
Raise that glass. Hopefully you got a good selection if you're one of these angling clubs. But you saw NFL players, NBA players, some celebrity picks as well. When you see Tyler Hubbard up there, who's he going to fish with? Again, 13 angling clubs. Each one of these athletes represents them, and we caught up with them on Media Day.
Trey Burton, welcome back for year 3. Usually you've got catch gear on, but you've got New Jersey Seabirds top to bottom. You're paired with them, but I understand that you're on their active roster for the year.
I'm all in. I'm all in this year. Yeah, I'm excited to be able to fish, to get the opportunity to fish with them. It's going to be a fun year and special.
Blaine, being a younger captain, has he ever tried telling you about some of his high school football stories, his college athletic stories?
We talk a lot about his lacrosse and football. He keeps saying he wants to wrestle here in a little bit. So eventually, at some point, hopefully we get a big marlin or a good couple sails and we go in there and wrestle. But he's been doing like this weird kick slide, like offensive lineman around me, and I'm like, bro, you got to stop that. So we're working on his football technique, but he's so much fun to be around. You know, the whole crew is awesome.
So you're obviously. We know you're a cane killer. Yeah. We know you're a gator killer. Yeah. We don't have many of those two programs here, except for Trey Burton. So is there any special message to Trey Burton for competing, or anybody else that you have on the roster from the other guys that you really want to beat tomorrow?
Yeah, tell Trey I'm bringing that same mindset to the water. I'm trying to win. We trying to go win it all. So we ain't trying to lose. We trying to go win. That's my message. We trying to win.
You are the all-time leading angler for South Florida sales. So is there anything that you're going to be telling Ben and his group tomorrow about, like, hey, you know, you got a reputation to hold up here?
I mean, definitely. I mean, we got a reputation to hold up. I think I did a great job with the South Florida sales last year. And I think I'm ready to bring back that dominance this year. And, you know, I think also what I bring to the table is, you know, I'm not just like hanging out on the boat, like grabbing the rod, like, you know, like some of the guys out there. I'm actually hands-on. I'm like setting up the bait. I'm throwing it out there. Like, I think captains love having me on the boat because I'm actually like really involved and I know what I'm doing.
Definitely knows what he's doing. We've seen him do it before, saw him do it last year. And the species we're talking about, of course, is very similar to the Sport Fishing Championship, the regular season, $450 for the blue, $100 for the white, and $75 for the sailfish. But really, the moneymakers, those meat fish, 25 points apiece, but a maximum of 3 of those individual species of meat fish. But each and every Sport Fishing Championship, the catch has to start off the same way. We got to have that shotgun start.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 4th edition of SFC's The Catch. Stay safe, fish hard, and have fun out there. We'll see you guys back at the docks this afternoon.
Spanish fly, Jose Wahibe. He's looking down on these SFC teams. And these guys that are pros in a totally different sport trying to show you their goods today, Peter.
Always an exciting moment when the shotgun start happens. Everyone blazes offshore, and it's right, left, or you're going deep. You know, that's the difference. That's what changes everything at the end of the day.
Early in the morning, 8:45, Third Coast Renegades, one of our top teams, the team that finished second in the Zane Grade Championship playoffs, looked like they were hooked up. Yeah, when you can have the lines in the water, Peter, you want to get that early catch. Build that confidence in this team.
That is a big boy right there. Marshall Newhouse?
I believe they're trying to clean house there for them. You see another boat off in the background. And could this be our first billfish of the tournament? Not a meat fish, but a billfish. Come on now. Identified as a sailfish, Peter. This is big.
You're not looking gap, Robbie.
Yeah, you're not talking about 25, 25, 25 to get this 75. You're getting it. You can get as many sails as you can get.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker to get all at once right there. And there's the leader at 75 points. A sailfish.
Former offensive tackle from Dallas. Loving it. Hey, you're in Key West. You're going to see a lot of sails, but catching them, that's another story. We already got one on the board. Great job by the Renegades and a great job by Marshall.
All right, we're on the board. Let's go.
Big boy, big fish. It only makes sense, Peter.
He did his work. He did it well. It's probably his first.
There we go.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of firsts here in the catch.
Nice, dude. Nothing to it, man. Good job, bro.
Man, it was incredible. Hooked it up way out there, about 120 feet, and it started going left to right. I'm trying to get my balance, but slowly reeled it in. I'm a little rusty, trying not to fall overboard, but it's a beautiful fish. It fought really well, and man, I'm excited. That's my first sailfish ever, so I'll take it.
You called it, Peter. You guessed it was his first sail. I remember my first sail like it was yesterday. It was with you, and what a catch. What a way to kick off the catch. Third Coast Renegades in the lead with their lead angler, Marshall Newhouse. We'll have more right after this. SFC's The Catch is sponsored by Moët Hennessy, Citizen, official timing partner of SFC, Hook, official jersey and performance apparel partner of SFC, and by the Coast Guard Foundation. As we went to break, we saw that leaderboard. One team on top as it stands right now, brought to you by No Rivals. I'll be repping my Third Coast Renegades hat. 75 points and a great start by them. And kind of surprising in that first hour, actually getting a billfish, not one of those subspecies. So 75 on the board as we make a move to our next team, the South Carolina Outcast. Peter, they're used to winning. They win the first stop of 2025.
Beautiful conditions right there, that powdery blue water. Fished that area many, many times. Had some great fishing over there.
Real, coming to you.
There's some power reeling.
Sailfish.
Again, as I mentioned with the Outcast, this team is used to winning in similar waters.
Gotcha.
They won in Miami last year, the first stop of the SFC.
Little one.
Watching on your baits out there, we could have another one come in, drop it down a little bit while we're back.
Show her out there. Another billfish.
What's so great about sail fishing is that you always have hope. You never give up because there could be other sailfish around.
Yeah,
Well, I thought I saw a cork in the water just a second ago.
To the bow, buddy. Move for him.
It's great getting popping the baits out of the kite, getting them out of the way.
Got to move over to the left side of the boat, aka the port.
Fishing 360 on a boat like that, always nice.
Nice to have that walk-around ability. 75 points. Now we're looking at a head-to-head matchup. And as you see the point totals, the Gulf Division on the left, the Atlantic Division on the right. So again, this is the way that it looks for the SFC Championship throughout the season, where we're typically talking about only one division at a time. We've got all of them here this weekend. 13 angling clubs with 13 celebrities / athletes on board.
First fish this morning, I think the lines were in the water for about 7 minutes, boom. Then we started moving up, and I think we were probably like 2 miles away. Cap and first saw the fish just free swimming. Then it was a sprint. All of us, next thing you know, mayhem, we're pitching the bait, and we're on.
James calling it out. He's done that before. You might have seen him here on ESPN, making a move on to 914.
Let him jump. All right, come out of the clip.
This time it's Gulf Coast Cowboys.
Angler.
Tyler Hubbard.
Yeah.
What's cool about this is the entirety of the Florida-Georgia line as far as the singers are concerned. Tyler on board of Brian Kelly's boat that we see all throughout the season.
Got that one off the kite. You see the convention, you see that kite about to hit the water, but they just saved it.
With the slow back down, Tyler's got a nice sailfish. It's all about patience. It's about the fight. You want it all.
Very few people know about why people do that accent. I have people do it to me quite a bit.
Really?
They film me on the lake fishing. Here's Peter Miller. He's catching a lot. He goes, I don't even know why I'm talking like this.
Here's David Attenborough? Yeah.
It's very strange when excitement brings accents.
Hey, how cool is this, though, seeing Tyler with this fish on the line? We saw BK with a blue marlin just last year. Don't stop
believing.
Easy for you to say, don't stop reeling. Hey, at least he gave him a right-hand drive instead of being a spinner on the left.
Isn't that a song? I got a reeling. Tonight's the night.
Man, these teams are flying.
They are smoking it out right there. That's smoking Joe Frazier behind the boat.
Gulf Coast Cowboys finished third in the championship hunt in the Gulf Division last season on the SFC Tour. Allowing for a little bit of help, but there is the leader touch. I'm talking about help as in don't let Tyler fly overboard.
75 points for the Cowboys.
Let's go, man. Right off the rip. How was that? Let's go.
That's awesome. We're seeing nothing but billfish, Peter. Crazy.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
On the board.
Corey McDowell.
How many points is that?
Draft pick.
75.
Number 1 draft pick, baby. Let's go. Woo! I got arm pump.
You can't have arm pump. You're a motocross rider. I am disgusted in you, Tyler.
Mississippi Blues with Dalvin Cook on the rod right there. That sailfish is going ballistic.
Hey, I think he gets better each year. Dalvin's already a winner of SFC's The Catch. Well, he was with Matt Judon one year taking
That's
the
right.
victory.
I got a chance to spend some time with his brother James Cook at the Mining Boat Show. Some interviews.
Who's better looking? They want to know.
Who's better looking? You know, they're almost like twins. People actually think they're twins. One's just a little smaller, a little leaner,
All right, when
more
we get close to the
streamlined.
leader, I need you to step back. All right, I'll let you know.
Back up, Dalvin, in a couple seconds here.
Now, typically we wouldn't have to see this direction because you're talking about the pros on the boat.
Keep reeling, keep reeling.
This is a pro-am.
Yeah, keep reeling. And about 2 cranks, step back for me. Back up on him for a second.
Just back up in here. Back up in here.
Opelika, Florida. Florida State in the house. There's a wrap. There's another catch. 75. Mississippi Blues on the board.
They're coming in hot.
Oh, what
that's
a
a
beat.
perfect sail. That is like clean and mean and not too far between.
Let's go.
I mean, it's just like
Good stuff, boys. Good stuff.
score after score for these NFL players. I mean,
Nice and smooth, right, Cap?
all I'm seeing is kickoffs. Another
No, that was beautiful right there. That was poetry right there. Let's get another one. Let's get another one. Oh, man.
I don't know if it could get any better, Peter. We saw several catches already. We're seeing 75 points. That means billfish are to be had. We haven't even seen any of these subspecies. I'm sure we're going to see some of them as well. To fish like the pros, you've got to look like the pros. Visit the SFC shop today to represent your favorite angling club all year long, including the new hats from No Rivals. Find it all available on shop.sportfishingchampionship.com. Beautiful sights out there in Key West, Florida. Another beautiful sight is looking at that leaderboard early on. We've got a couple of 150-point totals. The Blues and the Outcast already with 2 sailfish. But Petey, this is a big fish factor, and it looks like that leaderboard brought to you by No Rivals. And when you look at numbers like that, you're not seeing a lot of 25-point fish. You're seeing a few, but that means the dinks, the smalls. We're seeing a lot of billfish today.
And that's a good thing because that's what we promised. When you go to Key West and you fish that area with the pros, kite fishing with NFL players, you want to show them the best of the best. You want to show them sailfish. And you know what? It doesn't hurt to show them a cobia, a tuna, a mahi, kingfish. Those are all cool with me.
And the possibilities are still out there. We've seen the sails, but you also get points for whites. They're out there. There's also blue marlin, and boy, what would it be if we get whether it be a running back or a lineman, he gets a blue marlin on board, all heck's about to break.
Look, Robbie, these guys are well-oiled machines. When they get these bites, they get these fish, and they're told what to do, they know exactly to listen to the coach, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what they've done their whole lives. And they say, you want me to reel faster? You want me to slow down? You want me to back it up? They do everything just like clockwork, and it's actually a perfect combination of the two entities coming together. Fishing, NFL, country music. It's a great combo.
Excellent, and a smooth transition to our next team. And let's take a look at a guy who's been around the SFC for a while. Now aboard the East Coast Remix, Raheem Mostert. I mean, this guy lives, down near Pier 66. He knows how to fish, and it's good seeing him get it done once again.
Oh, yeah, he's caught a few sailfish, I tell you. Loves his fishing.
Most recently, I believe, with the Raiders. You know, Florida saw him for quite a while there as a Miami Dolphin.
Now keep winding, keep winding.
Another big jumper out at distance. Now that's, that's another good points-paying fish. And pretty good size. It's going to take a little while to get that one in.
He's pretty good size, too. 212 pounds. That's good size.
That's just a solid running back.
A little bit bigger than me.
Now, there's a case of backing it up. Like, why are they splashing him so hard? That's because they're trying to make it as quick as possible.
Yeah, and you see the wind picked up a little bit. It's 10:43, the earlier fish. The 8 a.m. Section, that was much calmer. And then the wind picked up.
Maybe it turned the bite on as well. You see the respective scoring down at the bottom of the screen between the Gulf and the Atlantic. We'll only crown one champion, but this is how you're going to see it at the first stop of the SFC for the Key West Classic.
see those scores, you know, the 25s. That's a fun fish right there, right? A renegade has 100 points. It's going to be a sailfish and a fun fish. Each fun fish is 25 points.
Want to catch those billfish that give you the most points. And again, for every sail at 75, as soon as they touch that leader, that counts. 75 points. The pink way, that's the remix colors right there, and they are on it. And these are their waters too, Peter. You've seen the remix. The charter group been out forever. The tournament competitive fishing group, yeah. Fished against them many times down in Key West. They know what they're doing. JC, Sarah, the entire crew. Hats off to them. We've still got more ahead. New Jersey Seabirds. We're going to take a look at on them. Blaine Birch, what are they up to? We'll find out on the other side of the break. Yeah, stop in.
I'm Robert Jones. I'm with the Nature Conservancy. I'm the Global Director of Fisheries and Aquaculture. The Nature Conservancy is one of the world's leading conservation organizations. The ocean and conservation of our ocean is incredibly important to us. We just see a huge opportunity to partner with the Sport Fishing Championship to bring the excitement that anglers have for the ocean into the living rooms of millions of people. We want to inspire that next generation of people that care about the ocean. So for us in fisheries, engaging recreational anglers is really important. I think many folks have an appreciation for the fact that getting better data is essential to manage fisheries well, and the recreational sector is really important. And having the right data to inform management to make sure that regulations are appropriately made, they're equitable, they're fair, and they preserve the environment is really important. We're doing a whole bunch of other projects up and down the coast, both in fisheries, but also in habitat conservation to ensure that fish have the habitat that they need to live and survive, from protecting marshes in New Jersey to better stormwater management here in Florida. Everybody has a part to play in this, and ocean conservation, and anglers are a big piece of that, but we encourage people to get involved with us at the Nature Conservancy. You can volunteer, you can donate. There's projects in all 50 states. We're about bringing the best science into play, working alongside fishing communities, working alongside businesses, and we're just super happy to be a part of this collaboration with SFC and looking forward to seeing what's happening this week with the events here in Key West.
Beautiful locale of Key West, Florida. Representing the Catch Pro-Am, presented by Moët Hennessy once again. Our third year, the best of the NFL. Some NBA mixed in, some entertainers as well. And looking for that leaderboard at the 11 o'clock hour, we see a 300-point gain by the East Coast Remix. Makes sense to me, Peter, because these are their waters. That's why they should have the most points.
They've spent a lot of time down in Key West, and you would expect them to be where they are right now.
7 of our 13 teams with points. Let's check in with the New Jersey Seabirds. Trey Burton, are we going to see a Philly special? Are we going to see a Key West special?
You're going to see some water ice and a Philly cheesesteak. That's what it's all about right now, and you know, they're very close together. Jersey, Philly, very close.
Yeah, and they are Philadelphia Eagles fans, the Seabirds. Yeah, I think it would make sense that we would put them on the on board with the Super Bowl champ.
Who's on the right wall?
They got multiple looks at this, Peter.
How chill is Trey? I mean, he's been doing this. He's very familiar with this setup right there. The back of the pit on a fish. Big wave coming. That is a gracious captain not going hard into that wave. If the captain's upset, he'll back hard into that wave. Sorry.
My bad.
Yep. Trey Burton will go off there and put a full noogie on him.
Yeah, you don't do that with some of these big boys. Trey's more moderate of the size category of these NFL players.
He's got to be close, right?
Trey's got a nice style, nice cadence there.
At least I'm getting
Talk about that form. Blaine Birch, the captain for the New Jersey Seabirds. Looking to take a victory like they did at Walker's Cay last year.
You got the release already.
Yeah. Taking that leader. That should be
off the kite. New Jersey Seabirds.
You have 75-point fish. I was going to say, yeah, it looked like a sail. It is a sail for sure.
Real nice sail.
Look at that, a full sail too.
Man, another perfect looking sail.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes they're all tore up, beat up. This isn't Mexico, this is Key West, Florida. That's sweet.
Pretty good. Definitely not bronzed out or marked up by the line.
And they'll keep it next to the boat, run some water through its body, open it up, and they'll be out there to catch another day.
Man, that's big.
How was that, bro?
Awesome, man. That was a huge sail. That was a monster sail. We didn't know if it was a sail or a blue, but I saw it jump pretty close to the boat, and it was big fish.
Making the move over to Gulf Coast Cowboys, one of their team owners, BK Brian Kelly. He's bowed up.
BK on the spinner right there. That tells you that it was either a casted bait or it was a flat line with a rubber core sinker down a little deeper while they were kite fishing. That's what I'm talking about. Drag's a little sticky.
We saw his counterpart Tyler fishing on this boat earlier.
Come on,
those are the two voices of Florida Georgia Line. Good to see them back together again. Again, they've been buddies for a long time.
Couldn't be a nicer guy. Great angler, loves fishing. I'll never forget the story at the show we did where he ran out for like 4 or 5 hours after doing a concert the night before, jumped on a boat in the dark, ran out, jumped onto the main boat, the Gulf Coast Cowboys, and proceeded to catch a marlin.
Yeah, that was awesome. And this is a passion for him. Brittany Marie is his boat. Fishing is a passion for Brian, like motocross is for Tyler.
And like choo-choo trains are for Dino McDowell.
Yeah.
Go by a second. Yep.
All right, now this is not a sailfish.
Mahi?
They're questioning whether it's a mahi or not.
It's not biting like a mahi. If anything, it'd be a blackfin or something. I mean, unless I'm crazy.
Yeah, I thought I saw tuna tendencies.
I mean, straight up and down, mahi typically are going to be jumping. But I could be wrong, Robbie.
Yeah, we haven't seen it. I'm saying what they're saying. We contacted it. This one might get to come back, so this one might come on board.
It's either a 75-pointer or a 25-pointer. One way or another, he's getting the points because they already touched the leader.
All right, hold there.
Question, is it a catch and release in the grease?
Nice blackfin.
Yeah, a little tuna.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Hey, you guessed it. I was going off of what they said.
Nice shot, baby. Let's go.
More points. Again, that's 25 for Gulf Coast Cowboys. Brian Kelly.
Nice.
Check it out.
Thank you, Lord.
Wiggle it just a little bit.
He looked lights out. Speaking of lights out Boston, formerly known as Lights Out New England, Quincy Williams. Come on, Q. Let's see what you got. Linebacker for the Browns. He and his brother from Birmingham, the B-Ham. Seen Quinnen do this on the SFC's The Catch past few years too. One of the biggest, gentlest giants out there. Now a Dallas Cowboy. Quincy trying to stir up the bigs.
Smooth. Very smooth.
When you see that cork out there, you know, well, one thing we haven't seen with as much wind as it is, I haven't even seen the kite, but they were bound to be kite fishing.
He makes that rod and reel look very small, like almost like a kid's rod.
Right.
It's like a 4-year-old rod there. He's a big dude, huh?
Yeah, the wind is definitely picking up. There's the contact with that fish, a wrap, and there's a sailfish. So that's 75-pointer.
Nice work. Lights out, 75 points. Quincy Williams.
Nice job, Q, and high fives all around. Lights out Boston with 75.
My day been amazing. That's why I'm being patient. I've been being patient, and I've been getting the fish every time. So third time's the charm. So I'm just keeping the same routine. Be patient, and when it's time to work, it's time to work.
Yeah, it is go time, and that boy from Alabama, he's not catching bass or crappie, he's catching sailfish. We're 75 points. When we return, we're going to see the South Florida Sails led by Ben Simmons, a new owner with the Sails. Let's see if he catches the big fish.
Hi, I'm Ron Lebrecht, Chief Marketing and Communications Officer for the Coast Guard Foundation. The Coast Guard Foundation is so proud to have been a partner with the Sport Fishing Championship for 4 years now on the Catch. This partnership has developed over the years into a really steady one. We're so thankful for SFC, for its sponsors, for all the anglers and all of the celebrities that come out for the catch. We've had teams have bets to decide who's going to give a donation to the Coast Guard Foundation. Last year, Boston Lights Out and the New Jersey Seabirds had a great bet related to the Mid-Atlantic Championship, and they generously donated. They're always so thankful for the Coast Guard and for Coast Guard members. They're always inviting Coast Guard members to the events and showing them kind of what they do and thanking them for their service. So we owe so much to our Coast Guard. Not only are they saving lives at sea, saving boaters in trouble, they're protecting our shores, they're protecting the maritime commerce. Right now, there's 300 Coast Guard members in the Middle East in harm's way. The Coast Guard is a worldwide force. They're deployed in the Caribbean, they're deployed in the Eastern Pacific, fighting drug smugglers, intercepting drug subs and fast boats, making sure that poison doesn't reach our streets and our schools. And the Coast Guard Foundation is there to stand beside them, to stand beside their families. We provide education support, emergency and tragedy assistance, as well as morale and wellness support. Everything we try to do tries to enhance Coast Guard resilience, try to allow them to do their very best at their jobs and then their very best after their service is over. We're so thankful of our community of donors at the Coast Guard Foundation. We have tens of thousands of individual donors, hundreds of corporations. We have the Sport Fishing Championship and all its anglers clubs. We would really appreciate it if people wanted to get involved with our mission to support the Coast Guard. You can go to coastguardfoundation.org, learn more about our programs, see how you might want to interact with us. We do tribute events to the Coast Guard all around the country throughout the year. They're wonderful patriotic affairs where you can meet Coast Guard members and see Coast Guard leadership and really just feel good about America and what the Coast Guard's doing. So please find us, please get involved.
Make a monthly or one-time donation to the Coast Guard Foundation. Your gift will help active and retired Coast Guard men and women when they're most in need. Visit coastguardfoundation.org to support the Coast Guard Foundation's essential work. Taking a look at that leaderboard after the 12 o'clock hour. They've only got 2 hours left to fish, so you need to put your foot down on the gas, and the closest one to the remix is the Renegades. But still, 3 teams having some difficulty out there. I expect more sales, more others to be caught. Brings me to
take
that.
a look at South Florida sales of Ben
Yes.
Simmons right here. They are going to be tripled up.
He just turned.
Love seeing that. We've got Leonard Williams. Big Leonard, boy. And we saw him last year. This is a beast. This is a guy I really don't want chasing me. Defensive tackle from the Seattle Seahawks. My boy Jason Turner said, I'm a big fan. Can you get me his autograph? I'll see what I can do.
That's some beautiful camera work. Great looking water. You got Ben right in the corner of the transom.
Yeah, you see him with a black hoodie on. That's Ben Simmons of the National Basketball Association. That's his team.
You don't even have to say go under and over.
Yeah,
you
he
just
does
walk
it.
under him.
And do we have a triple?
Yes. It's a triple zip. And they're waiting for a 4th.
I think it's some of Singh that's in between those. I don't want to say that Singh's not an athlete. I'm just saying he's not the caliber of athlete the man to his right and left are. You see the one-hand presentation there? Did you see that?
I did see that.
Of course, if I got those big hands, I'm going to have my thumb over the top just in case we do have a Maypop situation because I don't want that rod tapping the grill. But he is very confident with the rod and reel in his hand.
6'5", 310 pounds.
I think he won one of the big fish categories last year as well.
Yep, he's no stranger to the winner's circle in many venues.
Yeah, back when we were at Pier 66 and we took off out of Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. 75 points right there on the leader. That's sailfish.
Yeah. So a triple. Well, what were all 3 species? 1 down, 2 to go.
Will they all be sailfish?
Let's go, baby.
Too?
I don't know. I mean, usually they're around birds of a
fight
feather
right
flock
there.
together.
That is correct. One's very close.
Sinks. Opportunity. Again, Captain Mike King putting him on the fish.
Got him on the leader, 75 points, we believe. Yep.
So yeah, they're 2 for 2. It's going to be a third. So yeah, this is awesome, Peter. We saw it a couple years ago, a triple, or 2 years ago.
It's up to the big man in charge right there, the team owner.
No pressure, Ben.
Got a couple of clumps on there.
Am I not correct? Is this the first time we've actually seen Ben with a catch on SFC?
Yes, sir.
Now, it's not part of our regular season competition, which he kicks off after SFC's the catch, but a catch nonetheless. Yeah.
Right.
3 bites, 3 hookups.
That is nice.
375-point fish, so moving on up.
225 the easy way.
Yeah.
Be patient. Landed, that's what we needed right there. End of the day. End of the trip, pretty much, but we got some time left.
Awesome, man. That's what the wait is for right there. Worth it. Let's go, baby. Triple up at the end.
Big Leonard and Ben with those catches. Again, 3 at one time. You make up ground fast, and a great job by Ben Simmons. He's a new owner in the Sport Fishing Championship. So we'll see the South Florida Sails more during the regular season. We've got more teams to talk about. I think we've got South Carolina Outcasts coming up next. The Catch is sponsored by the Nature Conservancy, conserving the land and waters on which all life depends. No Rivals by One Water. Exotic Outdoors. And by Guidesley, official booking partner of SFC. Taking a look at the leaderboard, the final hour getting underway, and look at that, Peter Miller, 375 on top with 2 teams. That means the Renegades caught their 375th point first. That is the tiebreaker. If you get a tie, who caught that qualified fish first?
That's right, Remix is not far behind. 1 sailfish behind.
Yeah, you can make up a lot of ground really quick. We saw a triple as we went to break. Let's make a move to the Mississippi Blues. Who we got on board, Peter? Looks like Dalvin Cook once again.
Opalaka.
He was straight at the bottom. It had to be right.
Yeah, he's going digging.
Got the clicker on?
Here in a second, I'm going to get ready to back up. You're good right now,
Some up and down. We've actually seen some that were sailfish that were doing this.
God's coming up and moving around up and down too much.
I'm getting soldier.
I didn't be able to squeeze this stuff.
He said you're moving up and down too much.
Or was that the fish? What, moving up and down the water column?
Maybe.
He's got a gap in his hand.
Yeah. If he's got a gap, it's a meat fish.
It's actually, it seems like, or is that I can't tell.
So lift a little slower right now on the way up.
Oh yeah, it's a gap. It's probably blackfin.
Seen that before.
If it doesn't want to come up, don't pop it. Yeah, just take it easy on the leader.
So as far as multiples are concerned, if you do catch a meat fish, you can only catch 3 of them. The 4th one doesn't make a difference. You can only get a
3
maximum
tunas,
of
3
75.
mahi, 3 kings, 3 wahoos.
You're right.
3 cobias.
A max of 75 points per meat fish species. Back it up, Terry.
Get that float to the tip.
Just roll it. Reel it. Oh, it's so close.
Cobia, it looks
Back
like.
up.
You're gonna
Cobia.
Really?
They're talking about cobia.
First one of those we've seen.
Ready? Don't let go of the rod.
They call them ling.
Don't
known as
hold
cobia.
on to the rod just in case he lets
It's
it go.
a tuna?
I think they might
Oh,
have
it is
misidentified.
black
Yeah,
tuna.
Yeah, baby, yeah. Oh my God!
That's what we thought it was. That's a Fat Daddy Jenkins right there.
Oh, that's
a
why.
black
That's a missile. That thing's built for speed.
Oh, that's meaty as.
Is he disappointed because it wasn't a sail, or it just worked him over and it's a smaller fish?
I think he's happy.
That was a fight.
He's fired up.
I think he was surprised that that little fish fought that hard, though. But you know as well as I do, that thing's got a lot of power.
Blackfin are tough. Texas.
Texas Lone Stars, defending champion. They won the Zane Grade Championship playoff, represented by Tyler Booker.
You're going to have to step back here in a second.
Okay.
This is my Dallas Cowboy right here. Everybody loves him around Dallas. Unfortunately, he grew up in New Haven, Connecticut, you know, so, but thank goodness he's not a New York Giants, you know, fan. I say that as a Cowboy fan, if you didn't pick up on that, Peter. Who's your team? Who's your team? You a Miami guy?
No, you know, I'm a fair weather guy. I'm too busy fishing, to be honest with you, Robbie. I spend so much time either fishing or taking people fishing.
Then who was your favorite NFL guy you've taken out through the years? Randy Moss?
Randy Moss was one, and Chris Jones.
Chris Jones,
yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, we went out, caught sails, we caught tuna. It was a lot of fun, man. He loves his fishing.
Two of the very best at what they do in the NFL. One used to getting chased, one used to chasing.
Real?
Now there's your cobia.
That's the cobia. Zingo, those fish go berserk.
Oh, yeah. Get off me. Now, is he running from the fish or the gaff?
Yeah. You know why? You know why he hopped out of the way, Robbie? Their dorsal fins have nasty spikes at the top.
Are you okay? You okay?
They probably told him.
Someone's bleeding right now, I'm sure. That was a swanger.
Oh, Corey. We got to see him at the SFC Awards last year. Look at that.
Yeah, you see those spikes.
He's like that. That guy was, oh, there we go. Fingertips. South Carolina Outcast. Again, this is a team tied for the lead at the top of the leaderboard, but if they're hooked up, even a 25-pointer would be the tiebreaker. So they'd go from, in essence, second place, although tied on points, to the lead if they can get this in as a qualified catch.
Had a little handle pass there.
So he didn't hook it up. The angler or the mate actually passed it on. They can have that one handle pass.
Kites are flying, the wind's still blowing pretty nicely.
Yeah, with the South Carolina Outcasts and James both sponsored by Hook. So
it hasn't danced yet.
That's their tie-in.
Love that color water right there, that powdery blue water. It's not that popping like blue water or purple water. It just has that little powdery look. And man, I have great fond memories of that color water catching sailfish in Key West.
Cobalt blue kind of looking, or a little just tad lighter?
Powdery. It's not super clear, but it's fishy.
With 2:35 and lines have to be out of the water, that citizen clock keeps ticking to the 3 o'clock hour. So there's still 25 minutes left, but this fish right here is the difference maker. So we question whether it could even be a meat fish worth 25 points. We see that it is a sailfish. That is a full 75 points, so that's going to put them at a great advantage. So even if the Renegades were to get a sailfish, they would be in second place due to time. Unfortunately for the Third Coast Renegades, they would run out of time with their 375 points. That is one sailfish shy of South Carolina Outcast taking the victory. It's only appropriate. South Carolina Outcast wins last year's first event, and they win the 2026 SFC's The Catch. We caught up with some of our anglers after the event.
What's up, y'all? Just landed back to the slip. Nice little day out on the water for the catch here, SFC. Boy, T-Hub got the sailfish, the only sailfish of the day on the boat. Two minutes lines were in. He had it, knocked it out the park. Thanks for
good time,
for joining, man.
Gulf Coast Cowboys for life.
Come on.
Let's get it.
Yeah, we had a great day. Landed 3 sailfish, got 2 cobias. But overall, it was a great experience. Guys had a great time. Leonard got on a few fish, which is great.
Just finished off a good day. Not as good as we wanted or as we hoped, but we came in 3rd place, I believe. We got to check the scoring and make sure that we tally everything up. But it was all good. We didn't miss any fish, honestly, and we came out all right, but we just needed more bites, and unfortunately we didn't get that. So we'll see how it goes. We'll give you guys the results at the end, and we'll go from there. But, you know, this is the catch, and that's it. We out.
All right, let's just start off with the morning. We got out there, spread was out maybe 8 minutes, boom, first sailfish. From what we've seen, it was actually the first sailfish of the tournament. Throughout the day, we went hunting, and every fish that came into our spread, we actually landed, which is what I think we're all excited about. You know, you can only convince the fish so much, but when you get your opportunity, you have to execute. And being with this team, I mean, everything they did was just meticulous, but it was smart. It was organized chaos. Like, I don't know how else to describe it except for the fact that when I stepped on the boat, my confidence was through the roof with the team, and now stepping off the boat, I just feel like I fished with the #1 team in the series. I mean, what Sport Fishing Championship is actually doing here, in my opinion, it's bringing teams like this into the view. And when you do that, you allow these great captains, these great mates, these great stories to start being developed and shown to our viewers at home. And I think at the end of the day, that's all you can ask for. A lot of fish, a lot of catches, and a lot of good people.
Well, Stuart Lackey, the captain, doing it well and doing it for team owner also. I didn't even talk about Austin Dillon, talking about these NBA guys and NFL guys, but Austin Dillon of NASCAR fame, that's his team that just took the title.
You know, when you mix Key West and you mix the NFL and you mix all these celebrities and country music and NBA, and you're down there catching sailfish and cobias and tunas and you're having a great time, everybody's got smiles on their face. Everybody had a great time. And then the parties that ensued after this event are just through the roof. Everything is top notch. What a great event. Maybe we can go to the next one.
13 angling clubs battle for the title. The winner would be the South Carolina Outcast, doing it once again. Who had the biggest fish? Yeah, there were several big fish winners. Who had the most points? That was South Carolina Outcast. Peter, I had a great time. We should do this again.
I'm all over it.
Let's do it once again. SFC's The Catch is in the books, and we have another winner on board. South Carolina Outcast is your champion.
Congratulations, guys. This is outstanding. Yours to spray and enjoy.